Diddy is going to jail. Quite some time ago, I talked about Puff Daddy. I talked about Homeland Security raiding his residence. When I talked about this, I made it clear that when Homeland Security comes after you, there's going to be charges. When we talked about the charges, as of today, he has been arrested, and this is his indictment. A couple of things that are interesting. Once, they got all of his nicknames listed on the indictment. Sean Combs, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, PD, and Love. He has charged with racketeering. What is racketeering? The simplest way to describe it is racketeering is like some mob shit. It's literally saying that you have a legal organization, but what the government says is your legal organization is doing illegal shit and trying to hide it. And that's what they're saying about Puff Daddy, that you have an organization, that boy, take that. And they're all engaged in doing illegal stuff to promote the overreaching goals of the enterprise, which is you, Diddy. I expect as far as that racketeering count, they're going to be naming a bunch of other people, and all those people will eventually cooperate and snitch on Diddy going down. Number two, which I thought was very interesting in talking about the massive indictment, is a couple of things. They talk about the fact in this enterprise, they call it freak-offs. They mention freak-offs throughout the point in the indictment. They say after freak-offs, Combs and the victims typically received IV fluids to recover from physical exertion and drug use. Damn. And then number two in the indictment, which I thought was absolutely interesting, law enforcement seized various freak-off supplies, including narcotics and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. I don't think they mentioned that shit to be nice. They said, Diddy, you in trouble. Then they also charged him with sex trafficking, which we already talked about. And they also charged him with basically transporting women across county lines to engage in prostitution. So, Diddy's going to jail. We asked what is the difference between federal court prosecution and state court prosecution. Federal court prosecution, what ends up happening, the easiest way I describe it is the feds do the work before they arrest an individual usually. So they build their case, so they have a very large case, a good case against the person that they're going after. They spend a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of energy going after somebody. State court cases, a lot of time they do the research and the work after they've already arrested somebody. Translation, if somebody comes to somebody and says, that guy hit me, that guy raped me, that guy stole from me, he gets arrested right then and there, and then they start looking into it. Federal government, they take their time, energy, and effort, and that's what they're doing against Diddy. Diddy's going to jail. So when somebody asks me what do I think is likely to happen when the federal government usually comes after you, your ass is in trouble.
What's good, y'all? It is boy Premium. Before we jump in, remember to leave a like and subscribe, show some love. No, as y'all heard, the lawyer made it pretty clear that, listen, Diddy is going down. No, a lot of people are going to say that, Diddy has a lot of links, he has a lot of money, and he basically controls justice system. Now, with this case, that will prove it. That will prove it, because I said in all of my videos that, listen, it's hard for Diddy to escape this one. The only way I see him sort of escape it is if he get less time, and that is by giving up names and all of that. But as the lawyer made it pretty clear that, listen, the feds were building a pretty strong case against him. That is what he's trying to say. So he's making it pretty clear that, listen, recent events, they have built a pretty long case against him. So it seems as if he's deep in it, man. He is deep in it. Now, as I said, this will really prove how bad our justice system is, because I don't see Diddy escaping this one. He have to spend some time in jail. Have to. If he doesn't, then listen, the justice system is, listen, it will need a revamp. It will need a revamp, because plus we guys remember that the elites are trying to sink him. So if Diddy escape this one, listen, I will be completely amazed. Completely amazed. But listen, man, let me know how you feel about this. Let me know what your thoughts. Drop your thoughts down in the comment section, man, because as I said, I don't see Diddy escaping this one. I really don't. I do see him getting, less years, and that is if he, comply and give up names and snitch and all of that. All of that rat business, all of that. That's the only way I actually see Diddy getting less time. But if Diddy walks free from this one, listen, I might have to start listening to Orlando Brown every day. Because we have to remember, man, Orlando Brown came out and stated that, listen, Diddy ain't getting touched and all of that. He did get touched and he did get sent to prison. But listen, he's not charged yet. And, we are waiting to see what will happen. we are awaiting to see what will happen. But as I said, let me know your perspective down in the comment section. Remember to drop a like and subscribe, as it helps out a lot and it'll be greatly appreciated. But thank you for your time and thank you for watching, man. And remember, no Diddy, no Diddy.